So today I'm going to show you guys how to make pumpkin and carrot soup. So here I have a quarter of pumpkin, which I have gone ahead and taken out the shell on the outside and just try to dice them into quarters as evenly as possible. I have 3 carrots, I have 2 green chilies, and I'm also going to be using 3 garlic cloves. So right now what I have here is just a less than half a cup of oil, as little oil as possible. And then I've gone ahead and put in my pumpkin halves, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw all of them in. And what we want to do is cook them all the way through so that they're really soft, so that when we put it in the blender we get that nice soft creamy texture. And it's a very easy soup to make because it's just 2 ingredients, just carrots and pumpkin. I have 3 long small carrots, which I showed you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that and then chop it up as well and throw it in here so that it cooks with my pumpkin. And at the same time you can go ahead and start cleaning the rest of your ingredients that I showed you. So this is my garlic clove, 3 garlic cloves, 2 chilies, and 3 carrots, which I'm gonna wash, peel, and clean. And then we're gonna go ahead and add it to the rest of the dish. And you just need salt. You can add a bit of turmeric if you would like for color, and then just boiling water at the end to try to get the soup to the consistency that we want. So here we go, guys. I've chopped up my 3 carrots, washed them, and try to dice it as evenly as possible, but that's okay because we're gonna cook it through with the pumpkin. And here I have my ginger and chilies, and this is just the table salt that I'm gonna use. I haven't added salt yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle some on. For now, that's enough. And at this point I'm gonna go ahead and add my carrots because they are hard, so we want them to cook through together. And then once they're cooked, we're gonna go ahead and puree it through the mixture, and then we can add boiling water to get it to the consistency that we want. And then make sure that you mix it from the bottom up so that the bottom doesn't stick. Right now I have the heat on 3, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover the top for the next 10 minutes. Just come in and check in between so that you are not burning the bottom, because we do not want the bottom to catch. Although these vegetables have water, so their natural water should come out to prevent it from catching, but it's always a good idea to always just come and check in between and make sure that it's not burning. So I'm going to keep it covered for 5 minutes. Come check on how it's doing. If it's soft enough to be pureed, then we will go ahead and puree it. If not, we will keep cooking it for longer to try to get it to melt down as much as possible naturally before we add boiling water to it. So it's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and open it and see how it's doing. Some of the natural water should have come out, and yes, it has. And the pumpkin is really soft. The carrot is getting there. It smells really delicious. So we're gonna keep cooking it down. And at this point I've only added salt as a seasoning, and for the spices I've just used 3 garlic cloves and 2 green chilies. So we're gonna wait for it to cook down before we decide to add any spices, but I'm most likely not gonna add anything else. And I was thinking of adding turmeric, but this is such a lovely golden brown color that we do not need to add turmeric. And you can serve it with sour cream, with some pumpkin seeds, with quinoa, or just with some yogurt. So it's really up to you how you want to serve it. So we're just gonna wait for it to cook down more so that we're ready to put it in the blender. And I have some water boiling just in case we need to use it. We will probably need to use about 1.5 to 2 cups of boiled water, depending on how watery we want our soup to be. So we're gonna just keep it covered. The heat is on 3 right now. I'm gonna put it on 2 because I want it to go ahead and cook down slowly. so that the bottom doesn't catch, and then we'll come and check on it after another 5 minutes and see if it's ready to be put in the blender. So it's been about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and check on it again. And look at that, I haven't added any water. This is the natural water from the carrot and the pumpkin, and you know, the less water we add from outside, the more delicious the soup will be, because we are using the natural water from the ingredients. So I'm gonna keep it on 2 and keep it simmering for another 10 minutes. So I think all in all we have to simmer it for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how much cooking it needs and depending on how many ingredients we have in here. So right now we only have 2, so we should be good with another 10 minutes of just letting it simmer and then putting it in the blender and smoothing it out and getting our soup ready, guys. So guys, it's been another 10 minutes and I think the mixture is ready for us to go ahead and put it in the blender. And I'm gonna go ahead and just add half a cup of water in the blender, that is boiled water, so that our consistency for the mixture, it can be mixed correctly in the mixture and have an easy mixing if we add some water to it, because this is still like thick if you can see it, but it's cooked all the way through. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna use the setting puree. And here I have added about half a cup of water, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. And just a bit more. We can mix this setting a bit from puree to mix to chop, just in case some of the pieces are big. I think that, wow, look at that color, guys, it looks gorgeous. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it back into the same pan. You can see that the consistency, I haven't added any cream, I haven't added any sugar, anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is just add half a cup more water into my mixture to get all that extra pumpkin out of here, and put it in this and mix it for another 5 minutes on low heat. Taste the seasoning, see how I like it, and then go ahead and serve it, guys. So here we go, guys. I've added another cup, another half a cup of water. Just tasted the salt again, just needed a little bit more salt. Yeah, now it's perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead, cover the top, let it simmer for a few minutes until the water comes to the top, and then we're gonna mix it up and go ahead and serve this delicious pumpkin soup, which is perfect for the winter. And I'm just going to serve it with a little bit of sour cream and some pumpkin seeds on top. And this is it, an easy dish. I'm gonna cover it for another 3 to 5 minutes, just so the water comes to a boil with the pumpkin, all the flavors mix, and it's just a very homey, settled dish. And of course this is the pumpkin splatters from the inside out, so it gets messy. That's why make sure you have it covered. And then that's it, guys, an easy recipe that you can make under 30 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on how many ingredients you have. And here it is, guys, an easy, delicious pumpkin soup, hearty for the winter, and very easy and simple to make. So enjoy, guys. Thank you so much for following my video so far.